Pondicherry is a rare gem in South India, where the charm of French colonial history meets vibrant Tamil culture. Officially known as Puducherry today, the city is still widely called Pondicherry, a name that reflects its French colonial past. Well connected by air, rail and road, this coastal city is perfect for a weekend escape. To explore the city at your own pace, renting a bike is one of the most convenient and affordable options. Rates typically range from 400 rupees to 500 rupees per day, giving you the freedom to move around with ease. Most hotels have tie-ups with rental agencies and can arrange a vehicle to be delivered directly to you. If you are deciding where to stay, the French Quarter, also known as White Town, is the most convenient base for exploring, though it tends to be more expensive compared to other parts of the city. Imagine a city in India where the streets still whisper stories of French elegance. If you're wondering why this place still feels so deeply connected to France, the answer lies in its unique history. Established as a French trading post in 1674, long before the British Empire reached its peak, Pondicherry developed a colonial identity that still feels alive today. While the British left a unified India in 1947, instead of a simple handover, France negotiated a de jure transfer that gave the local people a genuine choice about their future. Residents were given a 6-month window to decide their nationality. Many chose to keep their French citizenship. A large number were descendants of soldiers who had bravely fought for France in the First World War, Second World War, and even the Indochina War. So even today, you will meet their descendants walking these streets. Many of them receive pensions from the French government. This allows them to enjoy a comfortable life in the elegant heritage villas of White Town. This unique blend of Tamil and French culture is what makes Pondicherry so incredibly special. Beyond the French Indians, you will also discover a European community here. Many are connected to Auroville, the famous international township just outside the city that welcomes people from over 50 nations. The city is still visibly divided by a central canal. On the eastern side lies the French Quarter, lovingly called White Town, with its graceful colonial buildings, tree-lined boulevards and Mediterranean charm. On the western side is the heritage town, formerly known as Black Town, where the vibrant Tamil community has long thrived. Walking from one side to the other feels like stepping between two worlds, yet together they form the soul of modern Pondicherry. One of the most captivating features of White Town is its meticulously planned brick-like street layout and elegant European-style architecture. The streets intersect at perfect right angles, a clear testament to the thoughtful urban planning of its colonial past. While this orderly design may feel familiar to Western visitors, for many Indian travelers, the clean lines, wide streets, and pristine aesthetics create an instant wow moment. As you stroll through these historic streets, you will notice a deliberate and meaningful color palette that reflects both status and practicality. Mustard yellow was traditionally reserved for government buildings and the homes of high-ranking officials, symbolizing authority and importance. White adorned elite residences and religious institutions, representing purity and high social standing. Peach and terracotta tones are commonly seen on residential villas. These warmer, softer hues not only add charm but also help reflect the intense tropical sunlight and keep the buildings cooler. Blue and green frequently appear on doors and window shutters. These colors were chosen for their natural resistance to the corrosive effects of the salty sea air, making them both beautiful and functional in this coastal environment. Finally, if you notice a building painted in a distinctive serene grey with crisp white trim, it belongs to the Sri Aurobindo Ashram. The ashram owns more than 400 properties across the French Quarter. To create a sense of harmony and spiritual calm, they maintain nearly all their buildings in the signature grey and white color scheme. When the French left Pondicherry, they handed over many important administrative and residential buildings to the ashram. This careful stewardship is one of the main reasons why the colonial French architecture in White Town remains so beautifully preserved today. The Sri Aurobindo Ashram was founded in 1926 by Sri Aurobindo and Mira Alfaza, lovingly known as the Mother. It has since grown into one of the world's most respected spiritual communities. Sri Aurobindo was a remarkable figure, a freedom fighter, philosopher, and yogi. He played a leading role in India's independence movement between 1905 and 1910 before withdrawing to Pondicherry to deepen his spiritual practice. Here he developed integral yoga, a profound and life-affirming spiritual path that integrates all aspects of human life. Visitors are welcome to enter the main building to see the Samadhi, the final resting place of Sri Aurobindo and the Mother, which is lovingly adorned with fresh flowers every day. The ashram maintains a strict code of conduct. Complete silence is required. Mobile phones must be switched off and photography is not allowed inside. Before you leave, take a moment to explore their well-stocked bookstore, which offers a rich collection of spiritual literature in many Indian and international languages. While the ashram is woven into the very fabric of Pondicherry street life, the Mother's vision eventually expanded beyond the city. In 1968, she founded Auroville, an experimental township located about 10 kilometers north of Pondicherry. Often called the City of Dawn, Auroville was envisioned as a universal town where people from all countries can live in peace and progressive harmony above all creeds, politics, and nationalities. At the heart of this township sits its most iconic landmark, the Matrimandir. Looking like a giant golden sphere emerging from the earth, it's not a temple in the traditional sense, but a space for silent individual concentration and meditation. The structure is shaped like a blooming lotus with 12 petals, symbolizing divine consciousness. The sphere itself is covered with 1,400 golden discs designed to represent a radiating supramental sun. Visitors can obtain free passes to the Matrimandir viewpoint, a raised garden area that offers a beautiful panoramic view of the sphere and its surroundings. Keep in mind that the viewpoint closes by 5 p.m., so it's best to arrive early. There's a free shuttle service from the visitor center to the viewpoint, and only a nominal fee is charged for vehicle parking. A short stroll from the Matrimandir viewpoint brings you to a living giant, a centuries-old banyan tree whose vast canopy marks the geographical heart of Auroville. When the township was being planned in 1960, the mother chose the specific spot because of this magnificent tree, which was already at least a century old at that time. Its sprawling aerial roots stand as a quiet reminder of unity, and continuous gentle expansion. It sits within a strictly enforced silence zone where the only sounds are rustling leaves and birdsong. Standing here, you feel caught between the two worlds, the silent shimmering future represented by the golden sphere and the deep-rooted history of a tree that has witnessed centuries of change. Today, Auroville is home to more than 3,000 residents from over 50 different nations. What began as a bold experiment in human unity has grown into a vibrant living laboratory for sustainable living. The International Township has become a global example of a conscious community, pioneering organic farming, innovative eco-architecture, and large-scale forest restoration. Visitors come not only for the peaceful spiritual atmosphere, but also to witness firsthand how a diverse group of people can live and work together while caring for the planet. As you explore the township, you'll discover small outlets offering beautifully handcrafted items made by local residents, along with cozy cafes serving fresh homemade meals and delicacies. If you'd like to stay longer or dive deeper into Auroville's way of life, start at the visitor center. Comfortable guest houses are available, but it's highly recommended to book in advance. Beyond the calm and beauty, Auroville also offers rich hands-on learning opportunities, from pottery and coffee roasting workshops to courses in permaculture and organic farming. By the time we reach the Basilica of Sacred Heart of Jesus, night has already settled in. The grand details fade into shadow, and the church feels quieter than expected. But in the stillness, small things stand out. A glowing Christmas tree, a simple crib, and the soft outline of the altar in the dark. It's a different kind of beauty, not in what is revealed, but in what is gently felt. We are now standing along the historic Coromandel coast on what locals affectionately called Rock Beach. This 1.5 kilometer stretch along the Gobert Avenue is a beating heart of White Town. With its rugged black boulders, spectacular sunrise views, and a constant refreshing sea breeze, it's a perfect place to feel the soul of the city. While the promenade is the lively center of Pondicherry, the coastline offers a beach for every kind of traveler. Just 8 kilometers away and reachable only by boat, Paradise Beach truly lives up to its name with calm, crystal clear waters and untouched golden sands. To the north, Serenity Beach brings a different energy, favorite spot for surfers and home to lively beach cafes. Further along, Eden Beach offers a pristine, family-friendly escape and proudly holds a Blue Flag certification. For those who may not know, the Blue Flag is one of the world's highest honors for the beaches. These are only a few. There are plenty of beaches to explore beyond the city. But for our journey, we stick to the heart of Pondicherry, the promenade where Pondicherry truly comes alive. As you stroll along this historic avenue, icons of the past begin to emerge from the landscape. First, the old lighthouse rises before you. Designed by Louis Gore, this sturdy stone tower was among the earliest on India's east coast. Standing 29 meters tall, it once guided countless ships safely to shore using simple oil lamps and reflectors. Though its beacon has long fallen silent, the weathered structure endures as a cherished heritage monument. At night, it transforms beautifully, bathed in shifting colorful lights. Just nearby stands a Mahatma Gandhi statue, a graceful 13-foot tribute to peace and non-violence. Encircling the memorial are 8 majestic monolithic pillars. These 300-year-old granite treasures were originally brought from the historic Jinji fort during the French colonial era. According to local legends, a secret tunnel once connected the statue area directly to Jinji fort. While historians have not confirmed the full story, this intriguing mystery only deepens the site's cultural charm and sense of wonder. For safety reasons, the underground chamber beneath the Gandhi statue is now permanently sealed. As you walk through the area, you come across a tribute wall, quietly honoring the freedom fighters who gave their lives for India's independence. Continuing your walk with the sea at your back, you'll discover vibrant street food stalls bustling to your right. On your left stands the elegant Craft Bazaar. Built in classic French style with gleaming white granite and soaring arches, this open-air bazaar feels like a shopper's paradise. What makes it truly unique is that the shops were intentionally designed without doors, creating a grand, welcoming corridor that invites you to wander freely. Established as a dedicated hub to promote India's rich handicrafts tradition, it brings master artisans and their exquisite creations together from every corner of the country. Here, you'll find an incredible variety of traditional work. Each piece, whether it's a coconut shell craft or a hand-woven jute product, tells a story of heritage and skill that has been passed down through generations. At the far end of the promenade stands the statue of Joseph François Dupleix. The French governor of the mid-18th century is depicted in his court dress and a bagwig, holding a plan of Puducherry in one hand and a sword in the other.